Ever since The Ultimate Athlete, David Anthony won the World Fighting Showcase Television Championship on July the 18th, 2018, the Scottish sensation Murphy Costigan has proved to be a thorn in David Anthony's side. Despite many matches between the two, some of them violent in nature, over several events in multiple states throughout the country, David Anthony always seemed to have the Scottish sensation's number and held on to the television championship. But that all would change on August the 25th, 2019 at CreepyCon in Knoxville, Tennessee, when Murphy Costigan was finally able to pin David Anthony's shoulders to the mat for the 1, 2, 3 to become World Fighting Showcase Television Champion. The rematch was set November the 29th, 2019 at WrestleCade in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Despite a valiant effort from David Anthony, Murphy Costigan was able to pick up the win and retain the television championship. These two will meet again for the television championship of the World Fighting Showcase, July the 18th.
You know, I find it very funny that not even a pandemic can get rid of you. July 18th, Madison, West Virginia. All Star Wrestling presents Return Out of the Darkness. Once again, David Anthony gets an undeserved shot at my television title. You know, David, since you now cannot get a shot in the World Fighting Showcase, you have to start sucking up to the higher-ups at a completely different promotion to get a shot at me. But you know what, that's fine, David. I've beat you, 6, 7, 8 times now? I've lost count. That's how many times I have pinned your shoulders to the mat. So David Anthony, the golden boy of professional wrestling, the ultimate athlete, once again, we make our dance with the devil in the pale moonlight. David, just like all the other times we have faced each other, I'm going to beat you again and continue my path as the World Fighting Showcase Television Champion.
Danger here, standing by with the Ultimate Athlete, David Anthony. David, thanks for being with me today. I know you've been really keeping up with your gym regimen. Talk a little bit about what you've been focusing on as far as staying in shape leading to this big match on the 18th.
Well, I've been implementing a lot more into my judo game and some Brazilian jiu-jitsu, along with the roots of wrestling, to stay in shape over the pandemic and with the gyms shutting down for a while. I just found that combat sports have helped with that.
Yeah, and I wanted to get to that. You know, you've really been focusing so much on your judo training. That's something we've talked about in the past. But you've told me before we were, doing this interview that you have a new technique that you are planning on implementing into your game. Talk a little bit about that technique and how you plan to make it a part of what you do inside the squared circle here in the World Fighting Showcase.
Well, I do plan on using more of my judo style in the ring. I'm not going to give it away just yet for reasons that are obvious.
Absolutely.
But I will say this, fight fans, you will see a completely different game plan coming at it on July 18th to make sure I get my World Fighting Showcase television title back.
Well, you know what? That's the matter at hand here. July the 18th, Madison, West Virginia, for All-Star Wrestling's return to Madison. You will be getting another opportunity at the World Fighting Showcase Television Championship against your old nemesis, the Scottish sensation Murphy Costigan. If you could say anything to Murphy heading into this matchup, what would it be?
Watch your arms.
There you have it, fight fans. Strictly business from the Ultimate Athlete, the Challenger, come July the 18th in Madison, West Virginia for the World Fighting Showcase Television Championship.